For this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of Ripley's Believe It or Not, located in Orlando, Florida. Alright, so I don't like being negative per se. I try to avoid bad reviews, but I don't know how I can really sugarcoat my experience with this place. I was really underwhelmed. You know, I had been to several Ripley's attractions over the years, and I was just at the Ripley's Aquarium up in Myrtle Beach, and that place is massive and just a wonderful experience. But I was incredibly disappointed with the Ripley's Believe It or Not in Orlando. I expected it to be bigger. I didn't think it was worth the money. I was shocked by the lack of interactive displays. It was all just static displays. I mean, 99% of the place. There's one or two interactive things, but when I review these things, I kind of try to always take on a kid's perspective too, to see if, well, maybe I'm missing the point, but if I was a kid, would I like it? Even if I was 10 or 12 years old again, I would have still been disappointed with this place. I would have been kind of upset with my parents taking me here instead of, say, Wonderworks or the Titanic Museum, or So I've been to pretty much every museum on International Drive in Orlando at this point, and first off, I think this is the smallest one that's still in business. It's the one building, and it looks very similar to Wonderworks, but notice that Wonderworks is like 4 or 5 stories, and it's just a single story for Ripley's. So you run out of things quickly. Like, I was filming everything, so that usually slows me down compared to a typical tourist, and I was still done in like 45 minutes with the whole museum. And you know, Wonderworks, I finished the first floor around the same time, but then there was the second floor, and then the third floor, and then they had, I think, the laser tag in the arcade on the 4th floor, and then the rope course on the 5th floor. And you know, if you're thinking about Wonderworks or Ripley's, go to Wonderworks. They're about the same price, and you can get a couple hours out of Wonderworks, and I don't think you can do the same at Ripley's. What's funny about Wonderworks and Ripley's is they have a lot of the same gags. Like, they both have like the vertigo tunnel, only that's the very first attraction. That's how you walk into the Wonderworks. Whereas Ripley's, that's the very last thing to do. And the rest of the Ripley's, it's just not much to do. I mean, I don't know. The entire attraction for Ripley's is basically look at photographs of weird people on the walls, and it's like everything that's here. There's 1 or 2 interactive displays. Like, there's one part where you, I guess, try to touch a treasure chest, and the floor kind of caves in, and that's pretty much the highlight. I mean, I can't believe they're in business still. I was shocked, really, because Ripley's Aquarium was great. I mean, it's one of the nicest aquariums around. I mean, it definitely gives sea life a run, but this place is kind of dog poo for $30. I mean, if they were charging, 10 or 15, I'd be like, it's a decent distraction, but nah, this ain't worth $30. Not even close. I mean, you can get a discount ticket to Howl-O-Scream with a bunch of haunted houses for $30 if you buy it online ahead of time. So that's the same price of this place, and no, Howl-O-Scream is so much better than this. You're actually getting a theme park experience with haunted houses and actors, trying to scare you and stuff, compared to this place. This is just a bunch of photos of weird people over the years. I don't get the attraction. I really don't. I just don't see this, and just there's no way I would. I usually do a bottom line, and I just say this one, just skip it. I just can't. Just keep going. Go mini golfing at the Gator place or something. Everything is better than this. It's about as exciting as watching the sandwich lady at Subway make sandwiches all day, and at least you can do that for free. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Illusions Magic Museum on iDrive either. I thought that was kind of small as well, but at least it's interactive. I just, this is it's like a public library when it comes to how it's laid out and everything, and just go to the nearby Sea Life Aquarium, or go to the Wax Museum at Icon Park. And Titanic is cheaper than this, and it's just probably like 4 or 5 times larger. This is just the worst attraction on iDrive, just in my opinion. I've seen them all, so I speak from experience. Thanks for watching this episode of The Adventure Shmup. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See everyone next week.